What's up? What's up, my good people, man? Happy Tuesday. It is July 6th, a brand new month. First Tuesday of this month. You are now in tune to a new show of the Lambitious podcast. My name is Lloyd. I'm so happy to be back. Missed you guys last week. Let me introduce my other co-host, Miss Lady T. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Blessed, man. Blessed, how are you doing?
I'm doing well out here in San Antonio for a little bit of vacation. So
you just living your best life. Just stay on the road right now.
That's right.
That's
traveling.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
That's right.
And we have our third amigo, Mr.
He's here. It's all three of us this week. Yay!
Yeah.
The gang is back.
Yes.
All three of us.
What's going on? How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Had a great weekend, time off, recharged, ready for a great show.
Absolutely.
Welcome everybody. The full crew is here this week.
Yay! We're back.
Yeah. So real quick, I know we wanted to catch up on like current events real quick, but what's going on with LAMP and the LAMP count? And then I want to ask Miss Lady T what's going on her side.
Okay, well, I mean, ladies first. Go ahead, Lady T.
I actually have a few things going on. I just got accepted to grad school, so I'll be starting in August. So I'll be studying trauma-informed education because that's kind of where I want to go with charm school. So kind of shifting charm school a little bit for my girls. And then we are just really kind of redoing our curriculum at this point. It's kind of time to transition our curriculum with COVID hitting and like the need is a little bit greater. So kind of toughening up our curriculum right now. And so other than that, I'm starting to plan my gala for Charm School fundraiser. That's going to be in January. So it's going to be on my birthday, but it's going to be for Charm School. So I'm super excited about that. So I'm in the planning stages of that. And that gets us ready for our scholarship pageant that's going to happen next year. So, but what's going on with LAMP Camp? How y'all doing?
That's super amazing. So congratulations on that with the grad school. Good evening, Miss Jean Williams.
Hey, Miss Jean.
That's super amazing. And as far as evolving your organization with Charm School, that's commendable as well. As far as LAMP Camp, we finally finished our first successful LAMP Camp, so that's very exciting on our part. And we were able to take a couple field trips. We actually have an Astros game that we're going to tomorrow with up to 40 participants. And so we're excited. And thank you to the Houston Astros. If anybody from the Houston Astros Foundation listening, so that's exciting on that. And then we're working on our back to school drive that we have planned for August 14th, along with another big announcement, but I can't let the cat out the bag on that.
Can't let it out the bag on that one yet. But this year is gonna be great. And look at the month. This is July 6th, so we're already a little over halfway through 2021. 2020 kind of like skipped over us. That should have been like a leap year or something.
Right.
Year.
It didn't count.
So, pretty soon we're gonna be 2022. And what we gonna do?
What we gonna do? 2022. What we gonna do?
What we gonna do? So I know what we're about to do. We're about to. Gene said congrats. But what we're about to do is bring on our guest of the week. So let me go ahead and start by saying he is the founder of nonprofit Theragood Deeds. He is the author who just launched a book called Whatever It Takes. He is also serving the community as a Houston police officer. He is a motivational speaker. He also has a podcast called Whatever It Takes, and he's I think he's the co-host of that. He'll tell us a little bit about that a little bit more. Straight out of Houston born, and we bring to the show Sheldon Theragood.
What's up, man?
So what's going on?
I love the introduction, man. That was cool, man. I'm up here ready to come on out.
I had to do it like they shout out in basketball. And,
Yeah.
the finals here.
You feel like
you're back in Delmore. You back in Delmore.
Yeah, Delmore.
But I mean, more than anything, Pacman, this is like a not only a friend to the show, but family, man. We grew up with Sheldon. Anybody that has known us, man. If you've ever been around somebody that is successful at anything they put their mind to, is this brother right here. Anything he set his mind to, grad school, his nonprofit, working with the youth. Like, he is very genuine, and he's very adamant about helping others. For his own birthday, it's always helping others. And his book is a bestseller right now, if I'm not mistaken, on Amazon. So I go to him. Like, when I talk to him, I'm older, but I go to him. I say, Sheldon, man, when we talk, don't we talk for like hours at a time? We be like, man, we call him for 5 minutes.
Get your popcorn ready. Get your popcorn ready.
I got some interesting stories to talk about, huh?
Yeah, man, I appreciate you guys having me on y'all podcast and everything, man. It means a lot. And just to know with you guys, and y'all know me and I know y'all. So we come from the Shepherd Park Terrace, baby, SPT,
SPT.
So I appreciate you guys.
So you were when we started the Lamp Vicious podcast, if I'm not mistaken, I think you was like the first guest, right?
Yeah.
So you was the first guest on our show, and it's literally been probably a year now, right? Right, Chip?
Right. I believe we started right around June or July. So
it's literally, I think we literally started around July of last year, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's come full circle a year later, and I know we did the introduction, but go ahead and take a minute just to tell the audience who may not know you, who you are, what do you do, and what's going on with you right now.
All right. So for everybody that don't know me, I'm Sheldon Theragood. Right now, I'm a police officer. Grew up from the north side, Houston, Shepherd Park Terrace, right across the block of Acres Home. You can walk right, skip, cartwheel right there, north side. And graduated from Jack Yates High School. I got my undergrad degree at Texas Southern University in the building, you know what I'm saying? And got my master's at Prairie View A&M in counseling. So right now, I work with kids. I work with homeless people on my duty. I work with the homeless outreach team from the Houston Police Department. So we go out and help, with the homeless community, get these guys anything they need off the streets, shelter, their own apartment. I mean, just showing love, just being there for them. I mean, those guys is incredible people, incredible stories.
Mm-hmm.
I can vent with them. And of course, we vent with each other. We cry with each other. I mean, these are like family. I call them family. And then, of course, my ultimate organization, Theragood Deeds, which is my heart, my everything. Blood, sweat, and tears with this organization. Just starting, seeing kids do just great things in the community. Giving back, learning how to give back. Even do their own things on their own time and tell me, Mr. Sheldon, I saved my money to donate to homeless or donate to other individuals. These little kids, these ain't even teenagers, little kids that parents came back. I mean, just the impact you do with the kids and just being around them, man, that's my happiness. So Theragood Deeds, shout out to those guys. Shout out to everybody that's been with me at Theragood Deeds for 8 years. Shout out to everybody that's just all my supporters. I mean, everybody support from the heart. They support. They ask every time, what do you need? We here for you. So, I mean, the support is real. And last, man, just my book, I wrote a book and now I'm an author. And I know we'll talk more about it, but that's basically me, man. My mom, my sister, my mom is my heart. She motivated me to actually complete my book. My sister, she's just like my little headache. She just everywhere I'm at.
Little Jazz. Shout out to Jazz.
Shout out to Jazz, man. That's my girl, man. She just so proud of her, man. She really, just like I looked up to you guys. My sister Jazz, she looked up to me, and she's doing an incredible job. Shout out to her. She just got hired on a new position too. So shout out to her. Congratulations to her.
Congratulations, Jazz.
Yeah.
So I wanted to start out, but with somebody's shouting out TSU.
Already TSU, bro.
But I want to say, like, everything you're saying is like so much that you got going on, and I know some people just may want to know why are you doing all of this? What is the motivation behind all of this, and what is your purpose?
That word, you said it, Pat. Purpose, brother. That's how I was able to figure out why I do what I do, and it's all because of God's purpose. If you see me, if you see a lot of times I wear the shirt. I made shirts that's called Purpose with the Romans 8:28, and that verse itself says it all. And it's not according to what I want to do. It's according to what God wants us to do. It's according to His purpose. So if you guys read over that, that is why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. And it's, you guys know, I was a basketball player. My story is simple, man. I was just a little kid from Shepherd Parterre trying to make it to the NBA. If none of you guys was gonna make it, I was gonna be the one that made it. I was just working harder. I was trying to work harder than y'all. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I seen y'all do, which is in the book, everything that I seen you guys do, my brother, it motivated me. I was working. On the sideline, I was working. After school, I was working. Everywhere I went, I was at a gym. I was at a park. If I wanted to prove to y'all that I was gonna make it, I was gonna make it out the league. But during my process of playing basketball, of course, if you read the book, it's the story is that I went all the way up to college and I didn't make it. We'll get into that. I know because I get emotional with this, but it was all God's plan to have me to do. He knew it in my book. He was predetermined already. He got a plan mapped out for everybody's life. Y'all plans already mapped out. The hardest part is
Amen.
I mean, everybody's life is plan is mapped out. You just gotta go and find it. And I found mine. And so that's why I do, and I love, and it's all from the heart, and it's joy, it's happiness. From whatever I do, everything is coming from the heart. I mean, it's pure, man. I love each and every one of a kid hard. You know what I'm saying? Any youth, I can be doing anything. When a kid come up to me, call me, I'm gonna start what I'm doing to see what that kid needs. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm all about. I feel like God got me here to impact two people, you and homeless. And that's what I've really been doing my whole life.
And hey Sheldon, real quick, make sure your audio is not covered up because it's a little muffled.
Okay. Can you hear me?
We hear you. It's just a little muffled here and there, a little bit choppy.
It might be signal.
Okay, that sounds better.
Hello, can you hear
me? Yeah, I hear you.
One quick thing, because I know Lady T probably got something to say. Hearing what Sheldon,
you see my mind right
now? No, what Sheldon just said, I sign 100%. Sheldon worked his butt off. Like, we were older than Sheldon, and so he was a little kid who played basketball with us, and it was like, nah, he too little. He gonna get hurt playing with us, and he just kept on like, we're like, no, Sheldon, he can't come with us, man. Maybe next time. We got too many in the car today. Cause we were the boys. They had 4-5. Chris, Moore, we had all the kids, and this boy literally was supposed to cry. you know, because he couldn't come hoop with us. But he went, and he ended up being better than us. You know, like he went all the way with it. So I co-signed with.
Right, and I know Lady T a hooper too, but I know Sheldon came. I want to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, you was one of the top players in the state of Texas for sure. And this was coming up in 19, well, maybe it was 2000. It was 2000.
You were TJ Ford. That was him and TJ Ford were boys. They were back and forth. Him and TJ Ford.
Yeah.
Played back up point guard behind him on the AAU squad. Matter of fact, shout out to TJ Ford, man. He's doing a great job. Since we're talking about it, he built the whole new gym for the kids out there. They doing a great job. Shout out to that's great things that he's doing out there with those kids. So shout out to him.
His team beat my son's team like 49-6 one day or something. Like what he got a whole
He got a whole college team of kids.
That's cool. So with the real quick about the book launching. Tell us about the new book, Whatever It Takes, and when did it launch? And you've been going on like a book tour. It is like a real celebrity book tour right now. So tell us how's that going.
It's the book if anybody want to see it. You know, I just show you. You can get it on Amazon. It's still a bestseller on Kindle. It was the bestseller on the paperback version, but now you can get it on Kindle. It's #1 release, and that's been launched since June 7th. It's still #1. So I launched my book. This is why I'm telling you how God is so on time. He is always on time. So I was able to have my birthday and my book launch done on time at the same time. So that day for my birthday was very, very special. People came out, you know, supported, man. Shout out to everybody that came out, man. That was nothing but love. You know, co-workers I haven't seen in a while. My high school friends, I mean, still friends now. I mean, co-workers now. Everybody that came by really, really showed a lot of love. And yeah, so what I'm trying to do is get it out there, get my book out there. I always ask if anybody need me to come out there and speak. If anybody need, I'm open. You know, I'm pulling my heart out to give to everybody. I'm available. I can make time. I know it seems like I got a lot going on, but my thing is I'm really trying to push my book as far as I can. You know what I'm saying? It's no limit. So wherever somebody called me to go speak about my book, or they want a book or whatnot, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been trying to do. I'm on the grind right now, just trying to hit up every little spot I can. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Faith City Baptist Church. They did a whole service, man.
On what?
On my book.
On the book?
So we did a whole panel discussion on my book during church.
Wow, that's big time.
Shout out to Pastor P, man. Shout out to Faith City, and the members up there, you know, for purchasing my merch and my books and everything. Just showing absolute love, man. And that's why I say it's all about purpose. And it's when you, hey, like I always say, when God is in it, it's a win-win every time. So you can't lose.
Yeah. Go ahead, Lady T.
No, I was just saying that's awesome. Like, I just love you're using every gift that you have to just make the world better. And so I appreciate, you know, just following in your purpose and teaching our kids, you know, what does that look like and what it means to do that, because that's what it's about. You know, I think we're all nonprofit, you know, executive directors, and so we know what it's like, and we're trying to pass these, you know, gifts down and show our kids, you know, like, you can do this, you can do that, and you know. Right. So I think that's a beautiful thing, man. It's beautiful.
Right. And see, and going to my book, the reason why I wrote this book, and I never thought I was going to be an author. You know, none of this wasn't my plan, guys. Like I said, I wanted to make it. Yeah. But God already had all this planned out. He got a whole bunch more planned out for me. I can't wait to see it. To be honest with you, I'm going to feel like, God, what's the other door you about to open? You doing it.
It's just the beginning. You know,
it's just the beginning. And God say, you follow me, you're going to be all right. So I tend to start just following him. Don't worry about nothing. Try not to worry about, stress about nothing. Just let him lead the way. And while he leading, he always open up doors for me.
That's right.
So my main thing is just trying to impact the kids. So I wanted, the book is basically it's almost like an autobiography about myself. It's a journey. You know, it's a journey. You just, when you read, you're taking a journey with you. You learn about my neighborhood. You learn about where I came from.
Yeah.
You learn about my mistakes. You learn, because I want people to know about me. You know what I'm saying? Before I can talk to anybody about their life, well, let me let them know about my life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, Sheldon is not perfect. You know, Sheldon make mistakes as well. So I try to put everything in the book to motivate them and to let them know that they have a purpose. Every kid, everybody out there has a purpose. Don't never give up on your goals and your dreams. You go out there and you give it 110% every single day. Your dream will come true. It will. You just got to keep working, you know? And so I wanted to bring this book out because I felt like I needed the world to know about me and show that what the great thing that God had done for me, you know. And writing, I always wanted my book in the library, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, one day I'm gonna have my book in one of these libraries, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, and another door opened, and I talked to, you know, man Turner. He's like, man, say no more, you know, and be in Houston Public Library, you know. So everything I pray about, God granted. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you have to be patient. You can't just sit there and pray and be like, God, you gonna put it in the library tomorrow? You just have to wait on it.
Right.
And he'll put them people in your position. He'll put the right person in your position to ask the right questions, and you will get the right answer. And before you know it, your book will be in the library and in high schools library as well. Because those are the two things that I wanted my book to touch: high schools and the libraries, wherever kids at. You know, so that's my goal right now.
That's good stuff. And I could tell, like Lloyd was mentioning, from way back when, and the determination that you had. So like, we would leave, you would be outside dribbling. We come home, you outside dribbling. We go to bed, you outside dribbling. We wake up, he was still dribbling. So that's
No
the
days off.
motivation. And he became literally, I mean, I've seen a lot of basketball, but literally Sheldon is one of the top dribblers I've ever seen dribbling the basketball. And so once again, we're talking to our guest, the author, Sheldon Theragood, also known as the youth role model. So you know, big ups to that. And I want to know if Lloyd, are you ready for this segment?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Lady T, you ready for this segment?
Maybe.
Sheldon, you ready for the segment?
Hey, I'm ready. Let's get it. I'm ready.
You heard the music?
That's Bulls. That's the Bulls, baby.
Hey, this is the finals time. So this is the segment where we're gonna do wow, dang, I don't forgot. This is a segment where we're gonna ask you random questions, and it's gonna be a either or just gonna be something random that we may ask that may pertain to what you're doing, or it may not. So I have actually 3 random questions, but it's all in one. So my question is, so as a member of KA Psi, Sheldon Theragood, also that's something that people may not know. Got 3 questions for you. Who is your Mount Rushmore of NBA basketball? The top 4, your 4 GOATs, or however you want to call it. So you gotta get your top 4 players ever NBA. Second is, who is the toughest player that you ever played against? Either the toughest or most talented player that you've ever played against in basketball. And I'm gonna keep it basketball related. Tell me, who should the Rockets draft in the upcoming draft?
Okay, so my top 4, I'm gonna go with, of course, you know, legendary RIP Kobe Bryant. Man, he's one. Of course, you can't leave my boy Kobe out, man. That's my boy. LeBron James.
Okay.
CP3.
Okay, that's a surprise.
And man, one more. What's my man? One more. I go with James Harden.
James Harden. Okay. That's another surprise.
If I had one more, I'll put KD on there too.
Okay, that's the GOATs. That's the top 4 right there.
Look at Chip. Chip said he was doing good.
Okay. Hey, that's what it is right there. Kate, was it Harden?
No MJ?
That's yes.
No.
I mean, MJ is on everybody's list though, man. I try to do something a little different. MJ
Okay.
So I mean, yeah, he MJ is there, but he just on everybody. So I said, let me give somebody else an opportunity.
I got you. Look at you.
And then what the other question? Who's the toughest player you ever faced on any level?
I say TJ Ford, man.
TJ Ford.
He made me work hard. And I wanted to get the starting position at times, and I ain't never seen nobody just so talented. I thought I was quick, and this dude was just amazing. When I say God's talent, he had it. Had hops, dunking and stuff. I tried to dunk and hitting the nets and stuff. I'm like, bro, we about the same height. Why I can't jump that high?
TJ Ford ended up playing professional ball for probably what 8 to 10 years or something like that.
Did a great, yeah. He played for numerous teams. At Texas, they hung his banner up at Texas. At UT. He just all around. We already knew. When this person is gonna do it. Nobody. It's not. You couldn't change it. You just unstoppable.
Gotcha. Now who took the Rockets draft? We got a draft coming up at the end of the month. And the Rockets were one of the worst in the league right now, but we have a number 2 pick.
They need to draft all 4 of us, all 3 of us. Maybe T at the point, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Chip, I would go get you a center position, bro. Have people pour. Hey, I'm super guard. I'm playing super guard. Lady T, you take the point.
Okay.
I haven't been paying attention to the draft. I don't even really know who's even in the deal. That's my bad on that. I've been really just doing the most. I haven't been paying attention to.
Okay. All good. So who got next?
My question. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Mine is easy. Mine is very easy. Because and I think I know where you're gonna go with this one, PV or TSU. Because if you're in Texas, it's one of them, like PV or TSU. Like you went to both schools, you got a degree from both schools, PV or TSU.
Well, that's TSU, and if I say PV on here, you know how many people about to call me? Texas. What would you say? Oh, hey man, I'm gonna get it.
TSU in the building.
And then my question is, if you were doing exactly what you wanted to do, like everything, like that you're getting paid for it, what job is that? What does it look like? Or what career?
Mine is just be. I would love to be a director of something, a facility with kids. Nice. Anything that deals with, being a lead or the head. Because I tell people this all the time, and it's in my book. God play. Me and you, lady, said you play point guard, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, how many years you've been playing point guard?
Yeah, for
a long time.
Yeah.
Check this out. Me and you been playing point guard for a long time, our whole life, right? Don't you know when you put that in an analogy form, you've been a leader of your team your whole life, right?
Absolutely. Yes.
Right. So if you put that in your life perspective,
that's right.
God, it's like you've been a leader in life.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So God put us in this position as a point guard to be a leader in life.
That's right.
The whole thing of now, me and you, Chip, Pat, I don't know if we still playing basketball.
Yeah.
But we playing on God's level this time. You know what I'm saying? We making decisions like we do on the court. You know, we leading our team like we leading the kids, we leading organizations, we being that leader. So that's why I say that to say I would love to be a director of something that I can give back and do great things for people, for my kids, for the youth out there. Would love to get, I mean, to me, paying it, even being in that position, I wouldn't even be tripping about money because I'll be loving what I'm doing.
What you're doing.
You know?
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. Thank you for sharing that. That's good. That was a great analogy.
So what about shooting guards? People that shoot threes, man. Like, what about us? Where we at? No, just I'll
Hey,
co-captain.
oh, okay,
I'm just messing with y'all.
Yeah, hey, I got you.
Everybody has a role to play.
Everybody has a role, and that was what God put on my heart to experience in my life. He sat me down and I had to think about why I didn't make it all the way. I didn't understand it in college. When I walked on at TSU, everything was going great. Chill, Pat, I did good, man. I was doing what I did in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I played on the maroon and gray. I made it to the maroon and gray. Everybody was seeing the new team and everything. Through Alice, had a 3-pointer. I did good. I still remember that like yesterday.
Right.
But as times was going on, you know, the injury, the osteoarthritis was getting to me. My confidence I wasn't playing defense. I was slacking in practice. I was messing up. My confidence was going down. I wasn't playing so great. I wasn't playing like how Sheldon plays, you know. And so I got cut. And when I got cut, it's like what's next? I like, and this is the reason why I wrote my book, is to tell kids, don't put out your eggs in one basket. Have some more other stuff out there that you got, you know, you put your love to and your passion to. Don't just go play basketball and think you're gonna make it, because what if you don't?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know I gave every bit of it thinking I was gonna make it, and I didn't. I ain't nowhere else to go after that. I didn't. So now I'm trying to find myself. Now I'm going looking for jobs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing some little mentorship, some stuff at school, off campus, you know, doing some helping people coach teams, you know, even the frat, you know, helping coach little league teams. But I wanted to make it. So when you find yourself lost, you know, it's like, I don't know where it's going, and you trying to question God, even though I don't, you know, question God, but I had a lot going on in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And so you know, but after keep living, and after you still working, you graduate, you still focus on doing something positive in your life, not giving up, doing whatever it takes, no matter what comes your way. God still has ways of making a way. You just gotta stay focused, stay on that path. And that's how I was able to find out what he needed me to do. And that was not basketball. It was basically way better than basketball. And that's just making a difference in kid lives and things like that. And just seeing so much incredible things that these kids that you do make a difference in, the way they become. You know what I'm saying? You see them, you know, my organization, we all grew up together. The kids that I mentored, I got pictures. Y'all could go. I could show you all type of kids right here. Now they call me Shorty, or you look how look.
Now they call you Shorty.
You need to grow some. I'm like, man, what? Okay.
You raised them, huh?
Practically, man. And shout out to their parents for trusting me, man. You know, it take. That's why I say tears and just stress, because parents these days, who are you? You know, how I know that you're going to impact my kid? How I know what you're going to do in my kid's life?
Right.
And those parents trusted me with their kids. And I'm just so proud, man, to be in that position, to be the one, that chosen person to inspire and impact and make a difference in these kids' lives. And 7 or 8 of my kids already going to college. 2 of them graduated this year. Shout out to Princess. Shout out to Isaiah. TSU and Southern. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. Shout out, man. So big deal.
So this has been Theragood Deeds has been around since 2010.
Yeah, it's been around. Well, we got established in 2013.
2013.
I had the reason of the how much time we got time? You know, I'll be talking.
Yeah, go ahead.
The reason why I formed Theragood Deeds is because of a situation that happened. You know, it's in the book too. I'm gonna have y'all reading this book. That's why I keep saying I later to you. She goes, oh, I can't wait to read that. Can't get y'all too much. I can't get too much, but it's the incident that happened. The incident that happened while I was in juvenile detention center when I was working there, right? One of my good kids and went out and he got killed, right? So I get hired on the HPD, my second year on the department. Now I experience, we the first responders, right? Mm-hmm. So now I get to see this stuff happen. So I'm at the scene of another person, teenager that got killed. But now this time I get to see it actually a body. Mm. You feel me? It ain't me watching the news. It ain't nobody coming back telling me, hey man, such and such. I'm actually seeing that.
Wow.
It was approximately 10 to 15 officers on that scene, y'all. But out of all those officers, my sergeant or a sergeant on that scene, I remember this like yesterday. He told me to go to the back and secure the area where the body was, right? So as I go back there, I'm seeing everything. I'm seeing the debris, the clothes. I'm seeing everything that's on the ground. And then it leads me up to this young man. And when I get to that young man and I look down at him, I look up and I ask God, like, man, why? I wish I would have got here a little sooner, man. I'm having all these, you know how it is. You having all these things, blame on yourself.
Right.
It's not your fault, but you felt like if you would have got there sooner, you could save this kid's life. But it wasn't for that. God was leading me in that direction to tell me what you gonna do about it. Mm. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing you different things. You seen what happened to one of your kids. You heard what happened to one of your kids in Harris County Zoo. Now you get to see other people. This is the real story. What happened to these kids? Now I'm asking you, what you gonna do about it? And so I took that home with me. It stayed with me for a minute, and so I prayed about it. And so that's when I stepped out on faith and started doing what is called a Real Talk with You. It's coming up again. It's gonna be a 7th year doing Real Talk with You and back to school supply drives. But I went out there, stepped out on faith, put it out on social media and say, hey, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna be giving out free supplies, right? Free supplies. I'm gonna be talking to your kids, anybody, y'all come on, about just talking about just anything, about encouraging to be great. Mm-hmm. It was me in uniform. I was stepping out on faith. If 5 people showed up, here's what it was. I wasn't tripping. I knew if it was in God's plan, I knew I was going to be okay. The only thing I knew I wasn't going to be okay with is my credit card. Because I went all the way out and charged my credit card $300, $400 for school supplies and backpacks. I ain't had no donors. I ain't had nobody. I just went on and went in faith, charged that card, bro. And it was successful, man. I had 25 people, parents, come to the recreation center downtown. I had a DJ, I had school supplies. And you look at all our events now, that was our first year. We had 175 to 200 people at the last park we did. Sold out, standing room only. I say sold out, but standing room only. Turkey Leg Hut sponsored our event. I mean, it was crazy. Back to school kids was getting all types of supplies. And everybody heard the message. So I say that to say all that happened because God wanted me to impact these kids. He wanted me to build a outreach, Theragood Deeds. He wanted me to do all this, but I had to experience it first. Mm-hmm. I had to go through those emotions, that tears, that pain. He wanted me to feel it. And trust me, I felt it, man. I felt it, and look at it now, man. It's all worth it. It was all worth it.
That's a good story. That's a little excerpt from the book, and I'm sure there's a lot more like that. Is there a favorite chapter in your book?
I'm gonna go about my grandma. I actually made a whole chapter for my grandma. Y'all know grandma.
Shout out to grandma.
Shout out to grandma. I got 2 grandmas I talk about. This is one of them. This is my Mima. I always wear everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? She rest in peace. My Mima. She's in the book, of course, and my grandma. So I have a grandma and Mima. Those are two names that I put in the book. The Power of Prayer.
The Power of Prayer
is one of my great chapters, because if it had not been for my grandma teaching me how to pray, teaching me how to build a relationship with God, teaching me how to get on my knees and pray at any given time, give it all to God. You don't have to give it to man. You go to him, because he already know what's wrong with you before you even pray about it. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I just prayed this morning. I had to go to him.
Mm-hmm.
You just never know when you just need them and just praying, just pray. So that's like one of my favorite chapters. When Mother's Day came and before my book had got all put together, that was one of my gifts for Grandma. I wanted her to read her chapter.
Oh, that's cool.
On the format, on the email. I said, Grandma, he go your part right here. Get my glasses. Let me get my glasses. And it's just
that's good.
It's emotional, man. It's very so
that's good. Good foundation. So like you said, once again, shout out to Grandma and Meemaw and Heidi Johnson got 3 books already. So real quick plug. I done seen Sheldon in action. We done been to speaking engagements before in the past, and when Sheldon comes through, he shuts it down. The kids love him. It's a lot of energy, and they could see it probably on your Instagram page. They could probably see a lot of the work you do and the kids and the youth that you're around. So just shout out to anybody that's looking for a motivational speaker. The book is great. Tell them a little bit more about the little things that you do in the community, like just doing the motivational speaking at where high schools, or do you do it at churches? If somebody's out there looking for somebody like you to come to their place and join them, how can they reach you and what do you do?
Instagram and Facebook, or Theragood Deeds, theragooddeeds@gmail.com. You can send us an email or go to the website and just click on volunteer or SheldonTheragood.com. I'm sorry. You can go on there and you can invite me out. If you want to contact me or connect with me, just go to SheldonTheragood.com. You can follow us on Sheldon Theragood, Instagram, Theragood Deeds for sure. Theragood Deeds at Instagram, Facebook, Sheldon Theragood, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, I mean, I'm like I said, just you can DM me, you can send me an email, anything. I make it easy. If you see the phone number on there, call me, shoot me a text. I'm all in. Whatever it takes.
You're not hard to find. You're not hard to find. They can find you.
Yeah, you can find me. I'm saying I ain't hard to find. I'm a phone call away, or somebody might have you trying to get Michelle? He got a number on you.
Hey, he outside, y'all. He outside.
I'm all the way outside.
He outside.
I will probably hit you up because I work at a private school. I think you'd be a great speaker for my kids at my school for sure too. So, we'll see if we can do virtual or something. I try to do everything. So
you gotta make a trip to D-Town, Sheldon.
I'm there. If I get a call, hey, it don't have to be local. Hey, if it's in Italy, I go to Italy to talk to kids. I'm not tripping. People be like, I need to travel and take a vacation anyway. So, that'll be worth the trip. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. To go and impact other people in different countries. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. If you know my motto, our organization motto is impacting the world, one good deed at a time. So that's everywhere. There's not one place. So that's one reason why I wrote this book, because I know I can get that out for everybody. Can go and click a link and purchase the book. I can't talk to everybody all the time, so I try to do more things, more links or more social media or something to make it spread and make more of the word come out where I can't get there on my own personally. But these books, man, the support has been really, really real. And man, shout out to everybody that got the book, man. I mean, our heart is full with joy with the people that take pictures of them having a book, their kids reading the books. One of my coworkers just told me a kid was almost finished with the book. I mean, and enjoying the book. You know, some of these people can't put the book down. It's just love, man. I'm like, that's what it's all about. I
We
just
have
love
some,
artists, please, man. You know.
we have something special for you in August. I told you a little bit. We can't say it on the air, but August 14th. We,
Okay.
we need we need you in the building August 14th. So we need something special, and we really appreciate you and everything that you do. Genuinely, and just to see you grow up into this man and to be who you are within the community and as genuine as you are. It's very commendable. So, man, again, a big salute to you.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate y'all for having me on here. Oh, and Real Talk with Youth is coming up. So I'm just waiting on one confirmation. We're gonna be doing we sponsoring like 3 or 4 for boys and girls clubs. The funding program over there. They got youth over there. So we compiling. I get with you guys. So we're gonna be asking for a whole bunch of donations to serve all those kids at those facilities because they need backpacks. So stay tuned for that. We still will be out there talking. I'll be talking to the kids for it. This will be our 7th annual Real Talk with You and backpack giveaway. So stay tuned for that.
Okay, and once again, they can find you at Theragood Deeds. Learn about Theragood Deeds on www.sheldontheragood.com. And of course, the top selling book, Whatever It Takes, by Arthur Sheldon Theragood. So thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate you. We're gonna let you go. I know you got a lot of things to do, but please reach out to him, check the book out, and get that. And he outside if you need him.
Outside. I'll be right now. I'm coming.
All right. All right.
Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
Thank you.
Love you too, bro. Yes, sir.
Cool. So how y'all like the show?
Man, that was amazing. Y'all don't know, this lady that he reminds me so much of this lady that I ran into a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. She paid for my dinner randomly. I didn't know her. I was coming to pick up some food and I was having a rough day. She paid for my food and she doesn't know. I cried when I got to the car and I was just like, oh my goodness, the Lord is taking care of me. And so I met her 3 years later, officially in a nonprofit group. And she battled colon cancer, ovarian cancer, and lung cancer. And she literally just passed away last week. And so, it was just amazing how God brought us full circle. And so I pray that he just continues to leave his mark, man. It's amazing. Near and dear to my heart because she paid it forward. She wrote on a napkin, pay it forward to God's people. And that's what he's doing. So
great. That's a blessing.
And just to hear to summarize my part, purpose is everything, and Sheldon hit the nail on the head. And that's aligned with what both of our organizations do. But living a meaningful purpose, it's huge. And so when you have purpose in life, you don't question anything anymore. It's like, okay, this is what I'm here for. This is what I need to do, and I'm here for it. And so when he was mentioning that within our podcast, I was like, I'm tuned. I know Sheldon. I'm still just tuned in, and I'm like, man, he's just doing great things. And I continue to pray for him, for us, and just continue to reach this youth because they need it.
Absolutely.
Pat, you on mute.
Okay, my bad. I was on mute. So no, but that's pretty much all I got. It was a great show. We could have went on much longer, but of course, like I said, we had a time limit. We don't want to get y'all out here too long because I know people, got short attention spans. A lot of people like short stuff, but I think that this was so good that even myself, I have a short attention span, but I literally, like you said, I'm watching, I'm listening because the information is really relatable. And I think that the youth can relate to people like Sheldon because of the where he came from is so relatable compared to what they're doing. And I think that's one of the main reasons why he's having so much success reaching out to the youth because they're able to pretty much connect so well. and him being that role model, casting that leadership shadow on them, is really helping a lot of people follow in the footsteps of understanding I want to be great. And everybody has their own purpose, right? So you got your own purpose. You just got to figure it out what it is and use your determination, talent, and will to make it happen.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Amen.
I enjoyed
Amen.
it. It was
All right. Well,
good.
they can catch the show on Lamp Services. It's the podcast with the purpose, Lampicious. And Lloyd, he's over all the social media. So where can they find everything at?
Just Lamp CS LLC on Facebook or Instagram, Twitter as well. We're on LinkedIn. If you type in Lamp Services 501c3, I guarantee you'll find us. And I'm just grateful for everybody that's tuned in and following us and supporting not only us, but everybody, Lady T, Sheldon, all these nonprofits that are making an impact within the communities.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So another great show, another great guest. We're out of here. Everybody stay blessed.
All right. We'll see y'all later.
Out.